fill us in. Give us the timeline on what you know.
Dan, obviously incredibly tragic just the day before Thanksgiving, but according to local officials, it happened around 2:15 p.m. Eastern Time right outside the Farragut West Metro Station. That's the closest metro stop to the White House here. It's always very heavily trafficked. According to DC Metro statistics, about 11,500 commuters tap into this metro stop every single day. So it's 11,500 people enter Farragut West on a daily basis, on average, in the year of 2025. According to local officials, this was a targeted shooting, and the suspect was ultimately subdued. He was shot. It's unclear who shot him. And according to officials, these three members, the two National Guardsmen and the suspect, were transported to local hospitals nearby the area and are in critical condition as it stands right now. According to these local officials, Kash Patel, Muriel Bowser, Jeff Carroll, who's the chief of the Metropolitan Police Department, the investigation is still in its plenary stage, which means that it's still basically in its infancy. They didn't reveal an official motive as it stands right now, and they said they're focused on trying to figure out who this specific suspect actually is right now, what his name is, what his or her name is, where they're from, what the motive was. That's the next stage of the investigation when it comes to this specific thing. But again, absolutely horrible. They are in critical condition. And Thanksgiving is a time of gratitude. It's a time to be with your family and be grateful for the amount of blessings that you have. And now two families are going to be on their knees praying that members of their family pull through after this senseless, tragic act of evil here in Washington, D.C. And as Americans, Dan, I know you'll be joining them in prayer, praying that they ultimately pull through. I certainly will be as well.
I will, but let me tell you what, right now my rage is taking over, okay, before my sorrow, because if I got to hear one more clown go on CNN or MS Now, whatever it's called, MSNBC, like Jasmine Crockett or like some Democrat analyst and say this crap, because this is what got these boys shot today. Just like I said, the rhetoric from the left got Charlie killed, got President Trump shot last summer. Play a couple of these idiots on the mainstream media calling these troops following orders Nazis.
What the president is doing through the Secretary of Defense is creating units, official military units, to, quite frankly, watch the American people. And that's the thing that is absolutely abhorrent. It reminds me so much of what happened in Germany in the 1930s.
I'll say it again. Donald Trump's mass deportation system makes me think of what a modern-day slave patrol would look like. Slave patrols were armed groups empowered by the government to control, intimidate, and terrorize people solely based on color. That's what's happening now. Donald Trump is sending mass agents without warrants into communities of color to terrorize the people who live there. And the reason that I want to make sure that I draw out this link, because we heard Maxine say that black and brown is coming together.
So you're putting a target on guardsmen and ICE agents. You're calling them Nazis and you're calling them KKK members. And a psycho comes out of the subway today, shoots him in the head. Oh, and let me not forget the seditious six and Senator Mark Kelly and their video telling troops to disobey illegal orders. We know what that meant. You're trying to make them decide what's legal, what's illegal, and try and get dissent in the ranks to not listen to Pete and the president, the commander-in-chief. I'm going to say it again, Daniel. The left and Democrats have blood on their hands tonight. When we find out who this guy is and his motive, I guarantee you I'll put my reputation on it.
Some in the left-wing media are freaking out over this new contract between us at OANN and YouTube TV.
It's dangerous that One American News is being platformed on such a large digital streaming pay TV provider. You're freaking out about the fact that people have choice. You know, like people can't be allowed to hear what they have to say. OAN is not the only channel on YouTube TV. There's like dozens of them. So if you don't like what's being said here, we hope you stay, but there's many other things going on in the world. This is how the left operates, Alicia. They operate in censorship. They don't believe in choice and letting people do their own homework. This is the way the authoritarian left works. They don't believe in choice because they don't like the fact that we don't live in the 1960s anymore with 3 networks and your local newspaper.
We have to respect freedom of the press, the First Amendment, free speech. Remember that.
I want to begin tonight by welcoming and thanking all of our new viewers on YouTube TV. Overnight, One America News welcomed a potential 9.4 million new viewers on YouTube TV. So on behalf of everyone here at OAN, welcome to One America News. We are incredibly excited to have you.
This will allow all YouTube TV subscribers to enjoy 16 hours of live news coverage every single day, as well as all of AWE's lifestyle, travel, and family programming, and it will be available in YouTube TV's baseline package. Now, the Vice President and Global Head of Media at YouTube, Justin Connolly, said this about it. Our goal has always been to provide our subscribers with a wide range of content, which is why we're excited to bring One America News to YouTube TV. This partnership gives One America News access to our growing audience, while also giving our subscribers even more choice when it comes to news and entertainment. And we here at The Real Story are extremely grateful for the opportunity to now reach a wider audience. And we're also grateful for the time you give us each and every single day. And we're excited for the future at this amazing network.